Welcome back, everybody. I thought I would do another comparison video with my SIG P226 Legion in 9mm. I did do a past comparison video against a fully Cajunized CZ-P01. I had so much fun doing that one, I thought I would do another comparison video with the Legion. And I thought, why not do it against another CZ? And we'll see what candidates we have to choose from. We have a little motley crew of likely suspects. Just which one I wanted to choose from. Thought about the 75B, my stainless, but it is fully stock, so I didn't think that would be a fair comparison. Have the 97B, but being in 45, that would probably not be a good comparison. We have a PCR. We have a steel framed P01. But those are too close to the last comparison. The Rami, but I figured people would call foul on that one due to the size. And here is the P01 that I did in the last video. This is one of my favorite guns in my collection. It is in my carry rotation. I pretty much made this one tailor fit to everything I want in a carry pistol. I do have the rubber grips on now, but I'll probably put the aluminums back on eventually. I do like the feel of those, but we've already done that comparison. We need another one. I thought maybe SP01 Tactical and Urban Gray. That is similar to the size of the Legion, but it is also fully stock. So I didn't think that would be a really good comparison. Thought about maybe a larger pistol. And not the same caliber, or I'd compare it to that one. So I came up with this one. CZ Shadow 2. An absolute work of art. It is a beauty. There's nothing I can say that is going to describe this gun enough until you have it in your hands. And I already know someone's going to say I'm biased already, but until you have it in your hands and shoot this, it's just hard to describe it. So let's get to work. We'll just do a really light review comparison. There's been a ton of videos about both of these pistols, especially probably the Legion. It is a 9mm. It is the full size. It does come in that proprietary Legion PVD finish. It does have really nice serrations front and back. A couple of nice features. The grips, these Hogue Extreme grips, are some of the best on the market in my opinion. I wish I could put them on more pistols. That is one of the huge benefits and upgrades of the Legion. The Legion is one of those kitchen sink type guns where SIG just threw everything they could think of it. It's like not every single thing is a major accomplishment. It's just adding them all up just makes a really, really nice gun. You get the grips. You got the little undercut there that helps you get a good purchase on the grip. You got that exceptional gray trigger. It's a 10-pound trigger, but smooth. Legion just has a incredible single action and probably an even better reset. It's just a great gun. I have this one kind of set up for home defense. Comes with 3 15-round mags. I actually have the 18+2, give me a 20-round mag. You put one in the chamber. This makes for an all-around, one of those go-to-war type weapons. It's really great. It's got a rail. It's got the stock X-ray sights. If I can get those in here, probably not going to. And that funny thing back there, just a foam earplug, so I can test that trigger. Single action is just incredible. I mean, just absolutely amazing. The reset is amazing. Just a great gun. If you just don't like SIGs, you hate SIGs, you're going to hate the Legion. If you're everybody else, you're going to really like the Legion. price tag on this is a little steep. Per SIG, the MSRP on this is $1,413. You can get them retail a lot cheaper. I actually got mine used like new for, quite a bit different from that. I would not pay anywhere near that for any firearm, but I've come close. But you can get these on the used market, $850, $900. If you pay a little bit more than that, it's probably still not bad for what all you get in it, but you can usually get these for a better deal if you just shop around. But just a great gun. It's got a lot of upside. A lot of people say these are too big to carry, but I see people carrying them all the time. So they're too heavy. It's just your perspective. You got guns like the 365 now. Maybe that's more your cup of tea. Maybe you don't like this, but I just think this is a great all-around gun. Great home defense gun, great go-to-war gun. So enough about the Legion. Try to make this quick. I know you guys have heard a lot about this, but this is my take on these. Here you got the Shadow 2. And my camera is not going to show this pistol any justice whatsoever. It's a beautiful pistol. It is mainly marketed as a target style pistol. See, it does have the really nice adjustable sights, has that front fiber optic sight. It has an amazing sight picture. And I'll just throw a little story about this. I took this to the range my first time out. I was shooting it at 10 yards. Was having some really nice groupings. Sitting, center mass of a target. I thought I was doing really great. And there's a guy who noticed me shooting it, and he's like, "Yeah, is that one of those Shadow 2s?" I was like, "Yeah, And they know I let everybody shoot my guns, so I let him shoot it. He, I think the only CZ he'd ever shot was a P10C, and he got a hold of this, and it's one of those targets where you have the big target in the middle, and then you have like the little targets, maybe like that. I had one in each corner. He picked out the one in the top left corner, and I had 15 rounds loaded in the mag. He put 15 rounds in that target, and even though it's 10 yards away, this gun can stretch out a lot more than that. First time shooting it, every round was right in the middle of that little target. And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good for a beginner. Keep practicing." And he's like, "Wow, I got to get me one of those." I said, "Yes. If you like shooting any type of competition or just like shooting, this is a great gun." Price point on these, about the only thing that will keep a lot of people away. But enough of that. We'll go over some specs on the Shadow 2. Shadow 2 does come with these thin aluminum grips, and when I first heard this pistol coming out and I heard a target gun with aluminum grips, I said, when your hands get sweaty, you're probably going to lose your grip. I know a lot of people don't like it because sometimes they can get hot if they're outside in the sun for a long period of time. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if those are greatest for that, but they're moderate grips. But where they make it up is this. That front and back, my miserable camera work, but those front and back straps are just ridiculous. And that makes up for all of this, because this is where all your grip is, the front and the back. And I'm not going to lose my grip on this. It's not going to happen. I don't care what grips are here. These do come with the 17 round mags. I also do have an extension here. When you shoot, you want to shoot a long time. This is a steel frame. It has a changeable manual safety, and I did put the bigger one in here, and that is also amazing. Kind of gives you a feel of that 1911. We put that safety down. It has the mag catch here that can be moved, but I would be very careful. I see on all the forums and everything, people are trying to just take these straight out, and they're stripping that screw, and they're just about ruining these until they can get somebody to come back and fix them. But it's got a great release. I just keep it where it is. I like it. I don't have any reason to move it. One of the big things about the Shadow, no fire and pin block. It gives it an unparalleled smooth trigger pull. I do have a snap cap in here. When people talk about having a heavier trigger or on the heavier side, but having it smooth makes all the difference. This is the pistol they're talking about. They're talking about the Shadow line of guns, particularly the Shadow 2. And this is stock. People actually are not satisfied with this, and they will go actually upgrade this. And I've never shot one of those. I don't know if I could handle it. It may be the last thing I do on earth to shoot a gun that good, because this is exceptional. It is super, super smooth. I mean, just ridiculously smooth. And I just don't have any reason to upgrade it. I mean, it's just perfect for me. Incredible single action, like all CZs pretty much. Even the gritty double action triggers on most of their service style guns. Most of them have a really nice single action, and this is on top of that. So this is amazing. You see that? That was just, yeah, amazing. Has a nice reset. It's got, the extended slide stop. It's got great serrations. The slide is a little on the slick side for me. I mean, so it's good. It does have the good serrations. It's a little slick, but really don't have any negatives. The steel frame, the length, and the weight of this makes this the ultimate cheater gun. And when I can hand this to a guy that's never shot one before, hasn't shot any other CZs other than a polymer P10, and he can shoot, a little bullseye, 15 rounds, 10 yards, like it's nothing. This is a cheater gun. I mean, you can spread this thing out, 15, 20, 25 yards, whatever you want to try. But it's just exceptional. It's also got a nice little undercut to it. Just everything I can think of about the pistol is really nice for what it is. And some people say, well, it's a target gun. You're comparing it with a carry gun. There's some people who won't even carry the Legion. They say it's too big. And this gun, if you're in the forums and the groups, there are people that will say they will carry this. They will say they will use this as a home defense gun. There is no reason you can't use this for a home defense gun. I would not carry it personally myself. I will use it what I bought it for, what I tend to think it's used for. But comparing these two guns, as amazing as both of them are, and both of them are exceptional, if I had to choose one, and it would be hard because I love both of them, I'm not overly biased against anything. I like a nice pistol, whatever company makes it. I do have a rack similar to this with SIGs on it, but if I had to pick one, I have to go with Shadow 2. It's just something else. It's heavy, it's big, and it is absolutely amazing. And if you get a chance to shoot one or own one, I think you're in for a treat. And I think this could be a gun. I don't know how many people get this as their first entry-level CZ, but they do it all the time. And if you do, it's going to hook you. So that's just my take on it. Your opinions may vary. I love both guns. Fanboys don't hate me. I like SIG. I love SIG. I love CZ. I love them both. Don't hate me. But I pick this one every time. Love it. Thank you.